Hello, Pisces. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wing. I'm sending you out a bonus tarot reading because so many Pisces watched my monthly video, interacted. It was so nice getting to know so many of you in the comment section. Thank you so much. That was just really wonderful, and thank you for so much engagement. And yeah, so I just wanted to send you out another reading. Thank you so much. So, all right, Pisces. What's the overall energy of this reading for the Pisces who are here? All right. What's hidden from Pisces? Oh, such a thick deck. All right. Thank you. Outcome and advice for Pisces. All right. Pithy. Okay. Let's look at these cards. Let me start turning them over. All right. In the overall energy, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse, kind of off to the side. And then we've got Judgment, Two of Pentacles, and the Tower reversed. All right. Seven of Cups in reverse is not having options, not having choices. This feels like sadness. This feels like when I'm tuning into this energy, it feels like I don't see anything that's exciting. I don't like anything on the menu of life. There's no options that are exciting you, that you're curious about. What does Pisces need to know about the Seven of Cups in reverse energy? What would help? Fives. Five of Swords and Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I get why you're not feeling so good. Are you being bullied by someone who you've centered? It feels like you've abandoned yourself for someone who's a bully. And so if that is the case, then I would feel the same way. I would feel like I don't have any options. Someone's a real bully. They want to win at any cost. But it feels like you've centered this person. You're not centering yourself, is what I'm getting. There might be financial aspects to this, a dependence on someone financially or for your base chakra for stability, security. Centering someone else who treats you so poorly. It is a bummer. I mean, it's more, I mean, that's putting it lightly. It feels like there are no options. I get the feeling that this person also wants you to feel like there are no options. Because if you feel like there are no other options other than abandoning yourself and being around this bully, then you'll stay. It works to the bully's benefit that you are unhappy, that you're not exploring other options. Okay, the King of Swords in reverse and Seven of Pentacles came out. It looks like you're focusing on something, maybe around work, something you're growing. And it feels like this person is just negative Nelly, has nothing nice to say about what you do, about your abilities. Why is this person so invested in Pisces? Page of Cups, Four of Wands in reverse. Is this your child, or are you the child? This could be an adult parent, or you are, maybe you had the same dynamic with your parent or parents, and so this feels normal or regular to your nervous system to have a bully, to have someone unable to see you, belittling what you're working on, whatever you're focusing on. If you're focusing on work or something else, this person doesn't want that. They want you to focus on them, to give to them. They're so unhappy. And they just it feels like to stay with this person is to abandon yourself. You're never going to change their mind. Maybe you're staying because there's this hope, like maybe they'll change. No, the relationship is working for them. They don't want you to explore options and have anything else, because it feels very controlling. And it feels like the more there's less and less celebration the longer you're with this person. Feels like it's like a child. If this is a parent, it feels, whoever this is to you, Pisces, if this is resonating with you, it feels like it's really hard to communicate with this person because of some power dynamic. It feels like you might be too kind, too sweet. All right, let's look at Judgment, Two of Pentacles, and the Tower reversed. That felt like that card came out separately, but let's see. Judgment. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune in reverse around Judgment. Waking up, expansion, and Two of Pentacles, making a choice, maybe around work or your environment. Something in the 3D changing. And then Tower reverse is my card for fix it. Chronically trying to fix and keep a false reality or a relationship, trying to keep something that's not reality, trying to keep it from collapsing. Okay, Judgment with Wheel of Fortune reverse. Karma, no luck. Feels like what I'm getting is that you're being called. You might have a calling. And you can't explain a calling to others. It's the calling, the messages that come from inside the house. If you're trying to explain those messages to someone else, the epiphanies, the ideas, it just doesn't land because they're messages private to you. The thing with a calling is you follow it and see, test it out. Is this calling me into expansion, something greater for me? It feels like kind of what your choice is, Two of Pentacles, kind of making a decision about your 3D world, is expansion or staying in lesson, in karma. Things not going well, things being very difficult. And it has something to do with this anchor energy, someone who's a bully, who doesn't want you to explore your happiness, your options, doesn't want you to even know that you have options. They want you to center them. They want to control how you see things, how you see the world. And they're miserable. And they're going more and more into misery. And so it feels like you've got a choice here, Pisces. Expansion, follow, go after a calling, something that feels like for you, or stay in lesson. Why is the Tower in reverse here? Why is this fix it energy? Maybe that's what you're doing with abandoning yourself for this other person. You're trying to keep a false reality with whoever that is from collapsing. And it feels like you're doing all the work. King of Wands in reverse. Judgment again. It feels like there's another choice here. Do you stay in King of Wands in reverse and keep fixing it? Stay insecure, not going after your desires and after what you want, and stay in this fix-it mode. It feels like whoever this bully is, they want you to stay in a false reality and just keep fixing them. Or here's that Judgment card again. It feels like you've got a calling. There's something, a much more expansive place. It's your decision. Let me see what would help Scorpio with this Two of Pentacles decision. It feels like you can't juggle both. There's a decision it feels like you need to make, because you can't have both, because whoever this is won't let you have your calling. They demand like all of your attention. Interesting. Queen of Wands. Oh, I love this card. All right, so this was the Queen of Wands is clarifying the Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands is not protected under fire. The salamander that's on the Knight and the King of Wands cards is not on the Queen of Wands. But she's bold. She's going after what she desires. And that makes all the difference. She follows her passion, her desires. She learns as she goes. She's not afraid of how she's being perceived because she likes herself. Very charismatic. All right. Feels like what this is saying is, Scorpio, to help you decide, to make the decision, be in that bold energy. Go after what you desire. Be willing to make mistakes. Learn as you go. Follow your highest excitement. Wow, very interesting. Let's look at what's hidden. This feels so cut and dry, but let's look at what's hidden, Pisces. We've got the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. Second time the Four of Wands in reverse has shown up. Okay, so this feels like about this first energy, the bully energy that I was tuned into, had the Four of Wands in reverse. This person feels very burdened, and you might be who carries their burdens for them into their unhappiness. All right, we've got King of Cups reverse, Queen of Pentacles, Sun reverse, Nine of Swords. Off the Sun in reverse, I heard that song, Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. Bum, bum. It feels like you're letting go of the burdens. You're tired of being unhappy and going more and more into furthering your unhappiness. It feels like this person, this bully, it's interesting. 3 kings in reverse have shown up in regards to this energy. King of Swords reverse, King of Wands reverse, and King of Cups reverse. So I'm not seeing it as astrology. I'm seeing them as chakras. King of Swords, upper chakras, communication, perception, beliefs. King of Cups is emotions, emotional maturity or lack thereof. And King of Wands is, for me, solar plexus, desires, personal power. And so whoever this is, this bully that I've been tuned into, they're very manipulative, insecure. So they're projecting their fears because they couldn't do what you're wanting to do with the calling, with this expansion energy. And so they're trying to sabotage it because they don't want you to leave, because it benefits them if you stay and keep fixing. And they're wildly immature, incredibly unstable in their emotions. I feel like you're showing up in the Queen of Pentacles. Again, I'm not seeing these cards as astrologically. I'm seeing them more as Pentacles being like base chakra, stability, security. And I get the feeling that there's something that you're focusing on, something Seven of Pentacles that you're wanting to see grow, that you're willing to put the work and effort in. It feels like it might have something to do with your expansion, a calling that you have. And it looks like you've got the ability that this person doesn't have to create stability for yourself. And this person wants like your stability. It feels like it's very confusing purposefully, and this relationship with this bully might be a comfort zone. You might be afraid to leave it. It feels very painful. All right. Anything else that Pisces needs to know around what's hidden? Ooh, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. A loss of legacy, a loss of inheritance. Why do I get the feeling this is a carrot or a threat? A loss of inheritance, a loss of that ultimate stability. It feels like there's even more complexity in what's hidden. More threats. Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. If you don't play the way I want you to, I'll take away all your stability, your inheritance. This is a very controlling energy. That's a lot. How about pithy? Any pithy? Thank you. Boy, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Chariot reversed, Hanged Man reversed, missed opportunity. Hey, when you show up in your own reading, it allows you to really take advantage. When you show up as yourself, anytime in the reading, in the world, when you show up as yourself, it helps you to work with the energies. I think you're seeing something. Hanged Man reversed, you've seen this. Feels like this might be validating in what's hidden. When a missed opportunity just slows, there's no movement. Everything grinds to a halt around some missed opportunity. Feels like you're seeing this. And you've got a new perspective. You're becoming enlightened, so you can make a better choice for yourself. All right, in the outcome and advice, we had the Chariot reversed again. So that just came out in what's hidden, Chariot reversed. Grinding to a stop, not making moves. Two of Wands. This is my card for reimagining. It looks like you might be in a stuck place, not feeling like you have a lot of options, but there is a choice here. Going after your calling, taking action, learning as you go. Yeah. This feels like reimagining your life. This person has rushed, gone through life, gotten back home to their castle, and they have this belief, I've already done everything, I've seen everything, nothing new is out there. And so be it. So this person needs to reimagine. Well, what now? A lot of times people will achieve what they want, set out to achieve, and then they just kind of hang out instead of reimagine. All right, you've achieved that, celebrate that achievement or achievements, and then reimagine. What now? What do you want? The whole world's at your fingertips. There's reimagining and then getting out there and taking action, going after what you desire. Maybe that's why you might be feeling Chariot reverse too. I don't know what to do. I don't like. Have you reimagined what it is that you want, so you can identify what it is, what you're looking for? Maybe journaling might help, listing out activities, things you are curious of learning. Ooh. Ooh, I was gonna, excuse me. Something you want to learn, something you're curious about, listing that out, experiences, places you haven't gone, experiences you haven't had. I don't know what that is. You'll know. Feels like once you get clear about what it is that you want, then taking action towards getting back out there, making it happen. And Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, there's choices to be made here. And they're to be made by you. You get to make those choices. Knight of Pentacles. This is my card, slowest moving knight of the deck. But he's definitely going to get to his destination because all these fields behind him, he can plant the seeds, pentacles, seeds, and nurture them and grow them. So what I'm getting here is go slowly. Take your time, plant some seeds, tend to those seeds, see if they grow. It feels like you're learning how to imagine what it is that you want, get an idea of what that is, and start taking action towards it. Start cultivating and bringing it into the 3D, out of ideas, out of the imagineering space, and into reality. Take action, and it takes time. For quite some time, I was stuck in imagining, living in the feeling of, but not taking any action and in the 3D to invite those energies in. It was kind of like I had this belief that it would just happen for me, and I'll just sit back and wait for my manifestations to come to me. It did not work that way. We are in a 3D world, and if you want to make stuff happen, you have to take action in the 3D. That's been my experience. Imagining is a very important element, an aspect. But then there's getting to work. There's showing up in the 3D and making choices, decisions, getting to work. So I feel complete there. Thank you again, Pisces. So grateful for all of your comments, and I felt like I really connected with so many of you, and my heart was opening, and it was just such a delight. So hopefully this reading was helpful. Take care.